Tell me about it, stud. That's right. That's how I'm feeling right now. I'm feeling randy, darling. Well, not randy. I'm feeling random. Not necessarily randy. Somebody may be feeling randy. I don't know. Are you feeling randy lately, guys? Randy! Randall. Rambunctious. That's definitely me. I might or might not have had another Sonic Red Bull recharger. Just a little bit. I'm telling you, you only need a couple of sips. Don't dare drink the whole thing. You're going to regret it. You will regret it. Let's do a general message. That's what I'm feeling right now. General? Right? Yeah, general. That's what I was like. Okay, here we go. For whoever this is for, the energy is ump. I don't know what that word is. I just made up a word. Ump. Like umpire. Ump! That is a word. What does an umpire do, guys? Am I yelling? That's okay. Oh, whoa. I got a phone call at the same time. There's too much going on here. Hold on. Give me a second. Breathe. Clear. That's a shock. Remember earlier in a message I said something like, maybe it won't really be that shocking, but that definitely is a shock. What was I going to look up? Umpire? What does an umpire do? An umpire is a sports official who ensures fair play by enforcing the rules of the game. All right, so it's about enforcing rules of the game. Game of what? Game of life. Some of you may still like to play, or maybe you still do have like game night or something to do with board games. 8 of Swords in reverse, 4 of Cups in reverse, 3 of Wands, the Lovers, and the Queen of Wands. All right, darling. I feel like relief. There's something to do with feeling relieved. You know, I don't know what's making somebody feel relieved. But that's the first thing I thought of when I just saw this 8 of Wands, 8 of Swords in reverse, relief. The feeling of, could be when you get that coffee in the morning. I don't drink coffee anymore, but you know how people feel, or caffeine. If you get like a caffeine headache, or when the medicine finally kicks in, you feel relief. And you don't have a headache anymore. That Tylenol finally kicks in. You're like, oh, thank God, I'm not seeing spots anymore. Or when your money finally hits the bank, you feel relief because you know you're going to have enough. You feel relieved after you pee when you've been holding it for so long, or you take a big poo. You know, you just, relief can be in any way. We're not worried about something as much anymore, or at this time, we're not really stressing about something. It's not getting to us. We're not overcome. Now, hold on. Wait a second. This can be someone who initially was kind of maybe feeling like, oh, I don't know if I'm prepared for all this. I really don't know if I can do this or if I can take this on. But then they're coming out of that. Unless it's reversed, this could be you. Somebody is coming out of like maybe this fear of responsibility or this fear of commitment in some way, or kind of like all the things we have to deal with, or all the things we might have to deal with, just all the things, overanalyzing, analysis paralysis can be this card. 8 of Swords upright. In reverse, somebody's coming out of that, feeling kind of like, whatever, I'm going to take it on head first. Back off, I'll take you on, headstrong to take on anyone. I'm going to take it on. I'm going to do it. I'm just going to do it. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just do it. Oh, I don't really like this phrase, but we could say biting the bullet. Like, this is someone who's like, maybe someone's relieving themselves. Oh, come on now. Are y'all relieving yourselves right now? Really? To this video? Or did you just do that? Or maybe someone needs a release in that way? Somebody's got some blue balls. Sexually frustrated over this Queen of Wands. Got somebody all... It's like when you get the shakes. You get the shakes. Oh, that's not good. Like alcohol shakes, those are the worst. That's really bad. I don't miss that. I don't miss that at all. But you can also get the shakes because you know you're needing caffeine, or maybe you've had too much caffeine. But you can also get like where you just need relief. You know what I mean? Someone needs sexual relief or is relieving themselves right now. Oh, great. How you feeling? How's that working out for you? Feeling good? No judgment. We all do it in our own way. Some use other people to do it, and some just do it themselves. Some do both. Anyway, so I think this is different here. I think this is trying to say that someone's like, I'm going to choose to release myself from stressing too much about something and just go for it. It's something to do with you. Because now the Four of Cups is in reverse. It's someone who's like, I'm not going to miss this opportunity. I'm just going to do it. I'm going to choose to look forward. I'm going to choose to be positive about this and see where this goes. Three of Wands, Three of Wands, which is about expansion. I'm not going to keep myself stuck. I'm not going to stress too much about it. I'll take the good with the bad. Nothing's perfect. Things are going to happen. You know what I mean? But I'm just going to do it. It's kind of like, you ever seen the movie? Well, I don't really know. Have you ever seen a movie where something's on fire, like a building is on fire, and there's somebody inside, and they know this shit's on fire? They're not necessarily feeling like they're trapped, like, oh, you know, I'm worried. No, like they're actually trapped in the middle of a burning fucking building. In this burning house, the flames are getting bigger now. It sounds like crap. In this burning house, I could hold on to you somehow. Something with camcorder, somebody's thinking about a camera. So they're in this burning house, right? In this burning building. Wow, this Red Bull is kicking my ass right now. I just feel like, whee! I just want a glow stick. What the fuck? I feel like I have my own little rave going on in my head right now. Woo! Like when you go over a hill too fast and your heart goes in your throat. I forgot what I was saying. Something about blah, 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 burning building. And you're in the middle of it, right? You ever see them where they're like they work up the courage to just run through the fire? It's either that or burn down with it, you know? So I'm just doing it. I'm going to explode, right? There's like this. I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to go into the light. I'm going to close my eyes and go for it. I'm just going to do it. I'm going to trust fall. I'm going to go for it. So again, you get the point here, right? I've spent a lot of time talking about this, but I think you know what I mean. Somebody's release is themselves. They're choosing to not let something keep them stuck, not let something stop them, not let something continue to keep them stuck or continue to stop them. And a lot of the something is really their own thinking about it, how they have been thinking about something. Two of Wands, yeah, someone has been in a crossroads, been kind of at a place where they were like frozen, almost in fear, like I don't know, like almost trying to talk themselves out of something, I get. But King of Cups wins at the end of the day, you know. The heart wants what it wants. The heart wants what it wants. And it's you. Now, you know, I talked about this card the other day where she's kind of looking at him like, But I'm not getting that in this particular message. I like it here. I mean, I liked it in that message too, but in this one, I think it was a Sagittarius message. I picked up on her kind of like, do I trust it or not? Like, I don't know. You know, if that resonates here, some of you may have picked up on another person's indecision or trepidation, or you know what I mean. Maybe you even had it too, in some way, shape, or form, and maybe we were both kind of stuck in this. I don't really know. Should I? Shouldn't I? How's this going to turn out? I don't really know if I want to go through with this or do it, or I'm dreading it in some way, in a way. But either way, so someone's coming out of it. The heart is winning at the end of the day, and the heart is really winning. Underneath the Two of Cups is the Knight of Cups, going for it. By the looks of it, this person's drinking a Red Bull or something too. Something in a canister, in a thermos, in a big old bottle. Someone gets a large or a Route 44. Someone always gets the large. Even if it's like a can or something they get from like a gas station. Maybe it's in like a tin. Something to do a tin roof. All right, so Four of Cups upright. Someone's going to take the opportunity and just do it. Some of you, this may have already happened, currently happening, or will be happening. We're all in different timelines, you know. But I'm reading it as if it's current energy. Someone's like, I'm going to do it. Five of Swords style. I'm just going to do it. The only way I'm going to know is to go for it and do it. Page of Cups. It's kind of like fighting for what you want. And if it's something for yourself, that's what someone's going to do. I'm going to fight for what I want. Huh. So, by the looks of it, someone's wanting to expand with you. Ace of Swords in some way. The Hermit. They've definitely been thinking about it. I like to see the Hermit as somebody who ponders. I use the word, I'm hearing Ponderosa. Ugh, I hated that restaurant. I got sick at Ponderosa one time, and I've never forgotten it. Is that even a restaurant anymore? It used to be like, I think they had like a bar. Not like a drinking bar, but, you know, like where you get like salads and stuff like that, like Ruby Tuesday or TGI Fridays. Which one is it? Is it Ruby Tuesday? Anyway, Ponderosa. Yeah. So someone's like, I'm gonna just do it. The Lovers. Why are you the Lovers? Eight of Wands. Looks like you're talking to somebody. You're talking to someone, and it's a, you know, there's a major choice they're making, a major choice you're making, and or there's some sort of big decision that's being made or already have been made, and we're moving forward with it. The Chariot. We're doing it regardless. We're doing it despite, you know, our fears, despite the situation. We're doing it anyway. If anyone or anything else, like, let's see this another way. If anything that, sorry, bear with me. If the crossroads that someone found themselves at with you was because other people or society or rumors, Five of Swords, rumors, gossip, slander, was getting in their head, someone's choosing to ignore it and expand anyway with you. It's like, I don't believe what I hear. I don't believe what other people have said, what this is saying, what that's saying, because someone knows better. And they're listening to how they feel more than what they're hearing, more than what they're seeing, because they probably are someone who's extremely realistic and understands that any type of successful person or anyone who has something going for them is going to have some sort of Chariot, which has opposition, right? Going to have some sort of opposition. So if this is more about someone who's been kind of afraid to take on something or to go forward with something due to what they hear or what a person's been made out to look like, which could be you, they're choosing to not necessarily ignore that, but not let it sink in, not let it affect them or stop them from giving this a chance, giving you a chance, or moving forward in some way, because they also understand that the world is cruel, people are crazy, and if you got something going for you and you got a lot of people after you or somebody trying to pull you down, then that's probably the person you want to go towards. Not always, but sometimes that's the diamond in the rough. That's the ones you do want to expand towards and even with and give a chance to, because that means they're pretty special. I mean, think about it. You know, let's say there's certain videos that people put out there about like certain cures for things and information that, you know, people in power might not want out. Well, there's a reason those people go missing, right? Or end up committing suicide. It's not because they're not important. Then you get told all kinds of things about them and this and that, and you can choose to believe it and let it stop you from hearing what they were trying to say or getting to know the person as they really are. Or you can use your own mind and listen to your own heart and, you know. So it's just an example here. If that's the case and it wasn't a person just being in their head on their own and there were other things that kind of had them in their head, other people, things they were seeing, things they were hearing, they're kind of like, I'm not listening to that. The Fool. They're going to trust it. They're going to take a leap of faith and go for it anyway. Nine of Cups. Yep. Someone's going to expand or choose to trust fall or go for it with this Queen of Wands. Six of Wands. Victory. There's a Queen of Wands despite what is being, either despite what a person has told themselves about the situation and all the things and this and that and, oh, I don't really know, and this might be this way and this might turn out this way, and what if, or well, then there's also this, being negative thinking. Or despite, in other situations, what society has painted this Queen of Wands to be, what a person has painted this Queen of Wands to be, despite one's self, their negative thinking, and what the world has negatively said, or people or a person has negatively said about this Queen of Wands. A person is choosing to expand anyway with the individual, to not let it bother them. Six of Swords, not let it get to them at all, and be happy. Someone's choosing to be positive. Good. It's kind of like someone who's like, why do I have to listen to this bullshit? Or why is this side of myself always trying to talk me out of something? If this is only about one person, like if this message is only for one individual person, this is saying that the person's shadow side was starting to take over for a little bit, or trying to like whisper negative energies, negative, like this negative voice whispering to a person, telling them, hey, psst, don't do it, you can't do it, blah, 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 just whatever it is. You shouldn't do it. This isn't going to be good. You're going to hate this. You're going to hate this. You're going to suck at this. Whatever. You're not going to make it. You're going to dread it. You're going to regret doing it. The person's deciding, you know, shh, go to sleep, ho. If you're tired, be quiet. Go to sleep, ho. You know what I mean? Someone's like, shh, shut the fuck up. Flicking the little devil on their shoulder off. Rolling the little devil on their shoulder up and smoking it. Just like, you know what? I'm just gonna... And it's like kicking and screaming. It's holding the little devil in his hands like, shh, you little devil. And the little devil's like, I'm trying to tell you. And it's like, like I'm visualizing this, right? What is it called? Sound effects and all. I'm just like beating this little devil up. It's kicking and screaming. You know, the horns. I'm holding it by a horn. And then I'm just like putting it out on the table. I'm just rolling it up. And I'm just like... Now I feel good.
What the fuck?
Nope, nope, no. First, let me get one more on this. How someone going, if this is about another person, how are they going to be acting towards you? How are they going to be with you now? Page of Wands. I'm going to trust it. Let's do it. Let's go for it. I'm ready to see what this is all about, what you're all about, what could look like, how this is going to go. The Chariot. Someone's choosing to push past the opposition, whether it's their own head, again, to repeat it, or society and other people, and slander and gossip and lies and hatred, and, you know, it could even be a mixture of both. See, this guy's going up a hill in a bike. You know how hard that is? I mean, I could tell you how hard that is. Look at his muscles on his legs, because he's on an incline. This is someone who's like, you know, this is a difficult thing to do. It's been difficult for me, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm making the rules for myself. I can choose to listen to society. I can choose to listen to this person who spews nothing but hatred. I can choose to listen to people who try to paint an individual out to be one way. I can choose to listen to the negative side of myself. I could choose to listen to my friends. I could choose to listen to these people in my family, whatever. Or I can say, this is what I'm going to do. Now, in some cases, are we going to fuck ourselves by doing that? Yeah, damn right. Sometimes we're going to fuck ourselves by doing that. But that's how you learn. You know? In some cases, someone here doing that, they'll look back. I'm just being honest. And has this ever happened to you? Because this has happened to me, where I'm like, damn, I wish I would have listened to myself. I wish I would have listened to other people. But sometimes, and more often than not, for me especially, I've listened to that side of me or other people or the way that something appeared, and I was really wrong in the sense of I missed out. You know? A lot of it was my own thinking. And then you literally really, really, really miss out. And you can't get that back. You know, you can't get that opportunity back. You can't get that time back. You'll never be that age again. You know, that opportunity may never come to pass again. And if it does, it won't be like it was, or you may not be like you were the first time. You know, it's just different. So sometimes you gotta just go for it anyway. And if you fall, you fall. If you fail, you fail. But one thing's for sure, we have the ability, if we choose to still learn a lesson regardless. To learn from the experience. So either way we grow. Either way it is a win-win. I guess it's just how you look at it. King of Wands, going for it. In the driver's seat, taking the lead. I'm going to do it no matter what. Taking the lead in their own life, taking the lead in a situation. I'm not going to let my own negative ass self stop me. I'm not going to let anything or anyone else or whatever. I'm not going to let my eyes deceive me and everything I read and everything I see talk me out of what my own gut, my own intuition, and my heart tells me. I'm not going to do it. Like, who's living my life? Is it everyone else, or am I in the driver's seat? I am. I don't need wheels on this car. I am the wheels. I don't even need the car. I am the car. I am the drive. I don't need gas. I am the gas. Somebody could have gas. I don't need this, that. I'm doing it, you know? I'm in control. Yeah. Kind of like people who push a baby out, but they deliver their own children. They're like, I don't even need the doctor. I'll pull my own baby out. I mean, I always find that so fascinating. I'm like, hell yeah, I wish I would have thought of that. You know, or sitting down by a tree, squatting down by a tree. Because it's really uncomfortable to lay on your back while you're pushing a baby out. It really is. And it's kind of like, to me anyway, I feel like it's probably unnatural. Like, when did we start doing that? I should have just set up like I'm taking a poop and just fucking gnats. See, you just got to shove them out of the way, those little bastards. And I should have just, you know, just right there. That's how they used to do it back in the day, right? When did we start laying down? All right, guys. Well, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for being here with me, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.